Yo, what's up? How you doing? From wherever you're catching me from, Luze Andrew Anderson is my name. And of course, I want to start by saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night from wherever you are watching me from. Well, in this 21st century, as they call it, but me, I love calling it the AI generation. This AI generation, I've noticed that most of the people, internet is really rushing them. The internet is really disorganizing them. Most of the people feel unworthy when they go through social media like the Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and they look at other people's posts. Yeah, they look at their achievements. People post their achievements, like they post their cars, they post their houses, the small achievements that they've gotten in life. They keep posting them. And when you're home alone chilling, and then you're scrolling, and then you meet these people's success stories, in the reels, and you feel like you're lagging behind, and maybe things are not just working out good for you, and then you start self-judgment. But internet should not rush you, I'm telling you, my brother, my sister. Internet should not rush you, because everyone has their journeys, yeah. And most of the people you see on the internet, if you go in the behind scenes, yeah, the brand new car you're seeing, those are maybe debts that they are having, they are borrowing money. you know you look at the houses which they are just renting, the apartments. So you judge yourself according to them. And then you forget, they are showing you, those are their life reels, yeah? Reels. That's what they are showing you. But they're not showing you the behind scenes. The behind scenes, that's where they have the bird cars, the bird wigs and weaves, the money they've borrowed, they're in debts basically. And you feel like you're comparing yourself, you feel unworthy, you feel like you're not yet there. But in the dark, behind scenes, these guys, these guys are not happy. They are not happy. They are having baggage, and because they need the society validation, they risk it all, yeah, just for the validation. But again, you where you are there, you forget that everything has its time, yeah? As long as you move at your pace, move at your pace, do things on your pace, yeah? If it's learning a skill, learn a skill, so that by the time, you've achieved the things you've achieved, basically, it's not about validation from the society, but even you, when they go behind scenes, they'll see still again a successful story. So internet really shouldn't push you to doing things, because at the end of the day, if you look at it carefully, yeah, why would it be so necessary for people to think that you are okay, but when in real life you're not okay? I would rather be okay in real life and then be not okay on social media, because at the end of the day, these people are looking for the so-called validation. When I learned that and I noticed, I was like, internet doesn't trash me. I think you've seen them. You've seen them, getting girls, getting cars. At the end of the day, then they tow the car away, they take the cars, they take the houses, they take the businesses. So why really rush? Why is internet really taking you at that fast pace? Do things at your pace, man. Do things at your pace. You don't need none of those people's validation. Those who understand you will understand you. And when you move that good journey, yeah, there is a way it feels. It feels more comfortable, you know. it feels more real. You imagine having a house, yeah, a good house on social media, but there are these rented apartments, or the way they call them, Airbnbs, yeah, and it's not yours, yeah, you don't own it, and it is, all over social media, and everyone is praising you for the good apartments you stay in. But when in real life, you cannot even afford to pay for it. And then there is another person who has their medium, house, but they own them. They own it. They have their fair car, but they own it. So why really let internet flash you, and it takes you to a point of self-judge, and you're like, maybe you're not good enough. I think it's not being fair to yourself. Let your behind scene be a successful story, because as for them, they are smiling for the selfies, and their life is like on reels, yeah. Then for you, you will smile, and your smile will be genuine, yeah. So let's not let really social media, you go through, you see the friends you went with at school, and they are doing okay, and you feel like you're not doing okay. Nah, move at your pace, and whatever happens to you, it will be, instead of being a status reel, it will be real for you in life. So if you can compare being it just a reel on social media and smiling, but behind, a lot is going on, and those are just fake smiles. But again, for you in real life, that's how it is. I had a friend of mine, and she really wanted a lot of things in life, and she was telling me, Anderson, I want this, I want that. She wanted to post, and I'm like, you see, why can't we do this at our own pace? That when the right time reaches, we will take selfies, and you will take Snapchat, and you will take videos, and pictures and photos, and it will be real. Because someone will go to a hotel because it's nice, they will go in the beds, yeah. Maybe their hotels, they go in the beds, then they take selfies, looking nice and looking good. Maybe someone has taken them out, or sugar daddy, whatever, sugar mommy, whatever the case could be, and then they are taking selfies, which are just temporary. And I told her, what if we can be patient? And by the time you take those pictures, they will be real. By the time you go and take a good meal, you would have paid it for yourself. It will be real. By the time you go for vacations, and you post, they will be real vacations you paid for. And she couldn't wait. She was like, I cannot wait. She couldn't wait, of course. She went for the temporary things, yeah? Because taking a selfie in someone's house and taking a selfie in your own, taking a selfie maybe at a vacation you took and paid for yourself, and taking pictures and photos and selfies at a friend's place, that's temporary, man. So at the end of the day, don't let the internet really move you that fast. If you love this video and you think it worked for you, you can go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification button, so that each time we come to, among the first people to be watching. And more so, again, of course, most of the times we are live, yeah, from 10 night time to sometimes late date, yeah, on YouTube. That is BCM Uganda. Till when we catch up,